Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's a special prime time.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
We talk so much about how coaches script things, especially on offense, to start a season, to start a game, whatever it is. Could they have scripted a better start in terms of playing? Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC, and his team won their season opener.
Absolutely perfect start to the year, but all the talk was, hey, that was week one, now we got to move forward.
Let's do it again in week two. That's what he's told his teammates. Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the left side here, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10.
So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 36. Again, it's Stafford. That's caught by Howard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10.
The numbers for Howard a week ago, 6 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And you can tell early, they're going to look his way quite a bit, and he made himself available on that one.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to push his way down about the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. That catch, by the way, number 5. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6 yards. And it's third.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
On the handoff, this is Swift. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's now 3rd.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. I got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Johnson now to throw on 2nd down. A very quick pass to Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Falcons.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
first and 10. Johnson. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Was looking for Ridley again, and it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Johnson. Johnson on its punt free. Football's out.
The pass. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talked about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
First and 10.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading them out. On first down, Stafford here. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
But that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Second and 10.
To throw again. Stafford. And he finds Howard complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
bank carrier.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons' 27.
On second down, it's Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here's 10. Falcons, nothing.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
At their own 14.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
on 2nd down, Swift. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Tackled at the 27.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Here's Johnson on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Johnson's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Number 87.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And now he'll tuck it and run. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From the gun, Johnson. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
To DeAndre Swift. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now Johnson on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. K'Lavon Chason in there to drop him. At sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
Sets up first.
Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still try to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
His kick is
and he puts it through. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stafford on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Here's 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. A quick pass here to Godwin. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To the air again, Stafford. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And Zerline's kick is good. And And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Operating from the gun, Johnson. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
Johnson's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Johnson to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Johnson's pass. Intended.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And now let's look at the quarterback, Matthew Stafford, in our players. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Here's 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Stafford. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Stafford looks to throw again. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Johnson now throwing on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Johnson looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Johnson. And his throw here is incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away. So So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
From the gun, Johnson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Throwing is Stafford.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Now Johnson on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So the false start will back them up 5. The left tackle, Trent Williams, guilty there. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches. at the 42-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Falcons.
Now a carry for Swift.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Johnson to throw on 2nd down.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers.
On 2nd down now, Swift. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Johnson now on 3rd down. On the move to his left. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
Here's Swift.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
One more time with Swift.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
DeAndre Swift.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
1st and 2 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Jones, the ball.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go again to Jones. And we'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now we're in a 1st down pickup of 8. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
4-yard line.
From the gun, Stafford, left side here, that's complete to Godwin. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Chris Godwin.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
Stafford. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage. How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time we hear fans telling me tackling's not part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Johnson looking to throw on 2nd down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
9 yards. And the Falcon first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
On the tackle.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
At the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Johnson. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Johnson's
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A
couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Rolling to his left. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
What you talking about, man?
They get big Trent Williams, the left tackle. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Johnson. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard.
Now Johnson to throw on 2nd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
On 1st down, Stafford here. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now this series could very well determine our outcome.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Johnson looking to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defense in front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stanford. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
5-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
3-yard line.
Back to throw. Stafford. Steps away to his left. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
on 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Johnson now on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Able to make one man miss, but he will be corralled around the 10-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up
2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Swift. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
Johnson.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a gain of
as big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
complete to Dion.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Johnson out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Lawrence fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Evans has it left side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On 4th down, Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. First down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and it was a bit of a strange game.